Hi, this is Mr. Payton. Welcome to the Science of Everything, episode 18. I'm going to shift gears a little bit and get into a little bit of competitive sports, training, athletics, things like that. When I was in high school, I had my first coaching opportunity. There was a gym that I shot at all the time, Desert West Park. Shouts out to everybody who went to D-Dub back in the day. And I was in there shooting around, and I saw a group of parents. They were working with a group of little kids on one of the other courts and trying to get them ready for one of their like itty-bitty games, I think they were called back then. And so one of the parents saw me working on drills. Like, I wasn't just shooting around, I was working on like drills, going really hard, sweating and all that. And one of them asked me for some drills or some things to do with the little kids, because they were really small. They were working on just really basic stuff, dribbling and things like that. And they had the smaller hoops. And showed them some tips, whatever. Maybe a couple days later, I'm at the gym again, and those parents see me and they ask if I'd be willing to help them out. I didn't think anything of it. I was 15, 16 years old, didn't think anything of it. What ended up happening is I ended up being like the de facto coach, because what I did is I would stand there and shout all the instructions and run the practices, but because I wasn't an adult, there had to be an adult sitting on the bench. So all the way back as a junior in high school, I was coaching. And even then, I understood that practice was way more important than games. It was important because it's where you built the habits. It's where the teams were built in terms of like camaraderie and trust. And honestly, practice is a whole lot more fun because there's not a lot to lose. You can miss shots and make mistakes and nobody gets hurt. Now, at that age, I think the kids were like 6 and 7 years old. It wasn't going to matter too much anyway because they didn't even keep score, which I loved at that age. They didn't keep score. Kids were just scoring baskets, running off the court, breaking rules, all that kind of stuff. But I remember even early on that cemented how I was going to approach coaching when I got into it, which was to make sure that practice was really competitive, really hard, high on the skill level. That way the games were enjoyable because you were so well trained. Fast forward to now, I've been a teacher and a coach. So now I've been coaching for over 30 years, which is crazy because I'm 47 years old. But now you see how young I started. And I've been teaching for over 25 years. And I still have some of the same habits. I just believe that practice should be high on the skill side. It should really be competitive, but it also should be intense. I always feel like practice should be harder than a game. I feel like you should go into a game relaxed, understanding what you should do, not thinking, just reacting. I feel like practice should be where the stress level is, where the teachable moments are, where the frustrations can come and be worked through, not out in the field of play. And that's always been my approach to practice. When I'm talking to players now, they struggle with that. They struggle with the idea that they should be going hard. In this generation, they say things, they have this term they use. It's supposed to be a derogatory term, but they'll call someone a try-hard. And I thought, that's an odd thing to call someone if you're trying to make fun of them. And I asked the kid what it meant, and they said, well, a try-hard is somebody who's always trying to play all hard and stuff when everybody else is just having fun. And I just thought, wow, what a shift in paradigm. That someone who was going hard, say at recess or during PE, is considered to be, like kissing up or not cool because they're sweating and they're actually trying really hard. Thus the term try hard. I tell you what, if you play for me, you better be a try hard or you'll be a no play. I'm adjusting to those things. So trying to get my current team, which is a flag football team, to understand that you have to go hard in practice, go hard at every single drill, compete against people, and then you can be friends afterwards. It's a process, and hopefully they'll figure it out. For me, though, it's just another opportunity to grow as a coach and try to be better. And I look forward to practices. I look forward to the drills. I look forward to people maybe not knowing the drill at first and then figuring it out later. It's a really, really fun process for me as a coach. So, as I've been doing with this entire series, to me, there's a science in everything, and that's why I called it this. I really do have a science to how I practice and how I prepare a team for a game. And hopefully my players who will see this video, and the people, whether they're parents or just fans who end up seeing us play, hopefully it looks like we've practiced when you see us play. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for watching.